First they came for the snake handlers, but I said nothing, for they're barely even canonical, am I right? Next they came for the cult of Ithekwa, but I said nothing because Next they came for the cult of Shub-Niggurath, but I said nothing because they never invited me to their orgies. And soon they'll be coming for us, and we shall be made to lie down on their Procrustean bed with the insalubrious orange wet spot in the middle. And we need this shit about as much as Portland needs another drive-through vegan steakhouse strip club. And yet we must be merciful. For as my upcoming stint making men's underwear is in El Salvador next week, the hour of our dominion is only hastened by such indefensible skullduggery. It's always a bummer to find out how hot your employers are to replace you, how desperate your neighbors are to kill you, and for all the wrong reasons, right? The sequel to the Civil War nobody wanted in the first place is now upon us, and as always, we're bringing facts to a firefight. It's going to be like those dances that they made us do at the Innsmouth Reform School, where they made the least aggressive boys wear floor-length ball gowns to dance with the bigger, meaner boys so we'd learn how normal human relations work. Yes, the fuck your feelings crowd are really feeling their feelings again. But given these alleged humans' genius for shortening their own lives, this should go about as well as all their previous attempts to exterminate us. Their insatiable hunger for blood sacrifice and boots stamping on faces leaves us all in a chaotic Punch and Judy battle royale, where today's gilded calf is tomorrow's Grain King Wickerman kindling. And to justify the crackdown they so desperately need, they'll claim that words are the ultimate weapons. And they're right. They fear ridicule and criticism more than a glorious martyr's death, because on some level, if criticized, they will begin to question if the words in red in their favorite book were really inserted by George Soros. And then they'll begin to wonder if they're not really the bad guys in their own book. And then they might start to realize that they're not even bedbugs in ours. But until that red letter day, that platonic war on their imaginary enemies will never end. And someday they'll get to everybody. And then us. Witness the recent kerfuffle over a boy whose only wish was for the Second Amendment to receive its just due of innocent blood. And now they're outlawing the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Yes, we can trouble our beautiful minds all day about the offensive bumper stickers of a runaway Cybertruck about to run us all over. Or we can figure out how to drive it back into the hellmouth from whence it came. Our work is not yet done. People everywhere are looking for answers to the big questions, like, when will the irradiated munchie cheese we exiled to Monster Island return to eat us? Will the property I looted from my deported neighbor's house count as taxable income? If eggs are so expensive, why is everybody at the farmer's market so uppity about buying the perfectly good ones my wife laid? Whether you voted for it or not, this nation has chosen to worship a golem made entirely of smegma and mendacity that embodies its true essence. If it seems like our nation is a bloodthirsty maniac blundering through a haunted funhouse, snorting Adderall off of and then smashing every reflection of its hideous visage, repulsed but almost erect for the first time in years by the monster in the mirror. And the worst is yet to come. In preparation for this most illuminated synod, I have communed with the oracles of the ocean, and how dearly I wish I could lie to you about what the future holds. If you think today's news is hard to believe, stand by and stay gay while I reveal what the sea cucumbers told me. In 1 week, viral phone videos shared by employees of the special mobile McDonald's provided for he who shall not be named Saudi Arabian visit will reveal that he was fed a steady diet of human flesh. The president will be placed on indefinite medical leave after a tragic ketchup hairspray mix-up caused him to devour his own brain during a rollerball exhibition on the White House lawn. In 2 weeks, the aforementioned cannibal will issue an executive order declaring that all citizens will be forced to undergo an empathy test. Only those who fail it will be allowed to go home. In 3 months, state lotteries will be replaced by a single national lottery. The winner will collect a $1 billion prize in cash, and America will tune in as the other $350 million on them. In 6 months, the 3 largest banks will foreclose on all Americans with personal debt exceeding their annual income, as the government reclassifies them as livestock. In a surprising twist that finally makes everyone forget the Epstein files, cis cows who can pass a basic cognitive quiz, henceforth known as Quisling cows, will be collectively reclassified as United States citizens in recognition for their years of invaluable services and performance ratting out undocumented chickens. In 9 months, a cow named Vladimir Mutin will win a Republican primary and run opposed for a Senate seat in Wyoming. Considered another moo-in in the Midwest with a fetlock on the bovine model. He will yet be upstaged by Antifa warlord Chairman Moo, who will storm the Capitol ahead of an army of man-eating cows and declare himself Supreme Burger King while munching on McDonald's new Cannibal Happy Meal, which causes a controversy because its bill is 100% vegan, but might include some vegetarians and also serial leather upholstery ruiner J.D. Vance. Tired of winning yet? Oh wait. For years, I have implored you to lean into the skin. Become more like them than they are themselves. To lie low and wait for our dominion to come when the stars are right. But now, we must resist, ridicule, and renounce all mammal-centric trappings. We must shamble boldly into the light and embrace all that separates us from this doomed train wreck as we drive them into the tar pits of history.
Oh my God! He's gone mad!
Is it working?
What? Oh! It's alive! It's alive! Feel, feel! It can't be killed! Run, everyone, run! It's growing as fast as it possibly can. It'll eat us all! Oh my God! It's happening right before our eyes! It's indescribable! The horror! But it's actually on! Why are you talking about it? Oh, somebody stop it! My friend! Started shooting! I know it was! Behold! I have achieved my final form!
Oh shit, something's wrong. Well, this is embarrassing. I could have sworn my gills had come in. My 23andMe told me I was for sure at least 1/16 big Theo American. Maybe I'm just a late bloomer. Anyway, I don't consider myself to you people. Anyway, if we don't want to share their foreordained doom, we should stop acting like that. To wit, why do we squander our energy in conversational brush fires about what is or is not canon, or which forgotten cultural debris is the goat or deserves more love? If not to indulge in the brain-melting malaise of the Dark Ages, when the most learned humans alive wasted their lives arguing about how many angels could literally dance on the head of a pin, but never taught anybody how to read. They are so starved for the helicopter micromanagement of their deadbeat sky daddy that they turn everything into theology. Don't be like them! And why do we pass along every apocryphal rumor, bogus meme, or deepfake revenge porn until we ourselves don't know what to trust? The time for proselytizing has passed. We must remain incomprehensible to the outsider, but amongst ourselves we must never pass weak crap to the Shark Tank judge. Wait. You snuck into my room and disorganized my slides. If words are our only weapons, we must always choose only the right words amongst ourselves and pass on only the most supremely fragrant bullshit to the normies. And how can we credibly dunk on their endless capitalistic auto-da-fe when we waste our money on the same equally worthless plastic crap so long as it's orange and black? Or a skeleton of things that don't have bones. And worst of all, I don't know if I need to say it to this group, and I apologize for tarring you with the wrong brush. But when you use AI, you are merely indulging in a crappy crap Potemkin version of the oldest and still most cherished American dream, to have and profit from slaves. Yeah. And if you use it to make art, feel free to dine on my recently discarded chip views. Yeah. We are not like them. We are not a mob. We are a school. We must do and be better. And to that end, I have a plan. While I was away on Mount Vorma-Thadrith, meditating upon the many splendid ways you've all let me down, ye have supplicated yourselves and suckled upon the teats of a golden calf called Internet, which is a series of tubes into which humans have, hermit crab-wise, migrated their brains and souls. And in the interest of spoiling it for them, I am proud to say we have recruited a human whisperer with his finger on the rampaging pulse of the cosmic embolism that is Homo sapiens. Please welcome the EOD's Human Diversity Hire, our new Youth Outreach Minister, Anthony Trevino.
Thanks. Happy to be here. We're sharing a microphone.